All right, so Freaky Friday. Hilary Duff went on a Sirius XM radio show today to talk about her upcoming sequel slash spinoff, and it's not Lizzie McGuire. That was talked about. Disney Plus decided not to go forward with it, and people were very upset. Instead, Hilary Duff, and I didn't know this till today, and again, we're not an entertainment podcast. We just pretend to be for one segment every show. Hilary Duff is confirmed to be the leading character on How I Met Your Father, which is a spinoff or a sequel, we actually don't really know, of How I Met Your Mother. Would you watch that?
No, I'm not going to watch it.
Okay, I guess I'll watch it for, the podcast's sake. I don't know when it's coming out, but it's going to be on Hulu. I'm very intrigued to see the premise of it, but you have to ask yourself, like, is this just like will this be good, or is this just like a way to make money?
Oh, there's no way it's going to be good. 0% chance it's good. 0. No way.
Henry, the absolute cynic over here, does not.
I'm sorry. There's no way it's going to be good.
I think getting Hilary Duff for our generation to make her triumphant return to TV in this role will make it a hit. I completely disagree with you, and I think it will make a lot of money.
Listen, we disagree a lot, but this disagreement, I am so sure that I am right. That the fact that you're having this take makes me want to bet money on it.
Well, we can bet off.
We can do that at a later date.
Yeah, we can get a couple.
So you
drinks.
thought it was a brilliant idea when this news broke that we would come up with a couple of our own ideas for, stars kind of doing spin-offs, that kind of next chapter shows of other famous shows. So we each came up with 6 different ones. So do you want to go first? Do you want me to go first? Because I got some funny ones. I got some ones that I think would be good and realistic.
Let's go one at a time. So we'll alternate back and forth.
Yeah.
You need to pitch it like we're in a meeting though. Okay. So you need to be
right.
The tagline, like a 2-sentence, lead into what the show's about. And then the title starring so-and-so. I don't think any of mine are really great, but I think they're funny enough. And listen, if you're a development, if you're in development or you're an executive producer or a screenwriter, hit us up. We will be producers on this, but you just have to give us credit. So if this gets picked up, we want the credit that we deserve. That makes sense? All right. Here's my first one. A quirky boy moves into a Los Angeles loft with only women. He has to fend for himself and learn how to become best friends with the women as an awkward man. Mitchell Musso returns to the TV screen in New Boy, coming this fall to Fox.
Oh my God.
Your thoughts? New Boy, starring Mitchell Musso.
Mitchell freaking Musso from Hannah Montana. Wow. I was not expecting Mitchell Musso, but that's pretty good. I must say, I'm pretty sure he's like emo now, or at least he was at one point. I know he was what was it? Oh, Oliver Oaken. Oliver Oaken is Stoken. I will always remember that from Hannah Montana. Yeah.
I haven't thought about Mitchell Musso. When we talked about Jason Earls with Jason last week, I thought about Mitchell Musso, and that's where it came to me, but I haven't thought about that guy. I haven't seen that guy in ages. So Mitchell Musso returns in New Boy, coming this fall for Fox.
All right.
Your turn.
Now I got mine. After the sudden disappearance of hero Jack Bauer, an apprentice emerges from the shadows. Coming this spring to Hulu. 25, starring Lakeith Stanfield. I think that actually, because Lakeith Stanfield is a brilliantly gifted actor.
He's one of the best in the game.
He's amazing. I think he could do a really good job in that, and that's something I tune in because I love Lakeith Stanfield. I think that's pretty good. 25. I sequel to 24.
25. Oh, I got it. So Lakeith Stanfield in 25. Okay, I got one here. Mm-hmm. Ready for this? In a small Canada town, this sport brings the community together. Coming this winter to NBC, Saturday Morning Ice, starring Sam Rockwell as a hockey coach that no one remembers his name, but for the rest of Sam Rockwell's career, he will be known as Coach Mailer from Saturday Morning Ice. Coming this winter, a hockey town is taken by storm, only on NBC. You don't like Friday Night
Oh,
Lights, Saturday
no.
Morning Ice?
Well, I'm not a hockey guy. Like I don't watch hockey, so I'm definitely not gonna watch a movie about it. Only
Well,
hockey
it's a
movie
TV show. It's a TV
or
show.
a TV show. That's even more of a commitment.
Saturday Morning Ice. That one's a
Yeah,
killer.
sorry.
You're just wrong. All right, you're fine. So they're
All
not all
right.
going to be hits. That's why we picked 6. Listen, New Boy. The more I think about it, is a hit, and I think 25 will be a hit. Saturday
No,
Morning Ice.
I do think New Boy could be really good, but Saturday no.
And Sam Rockwell is probably, frankly, too good to be on Saturday Morning Ice. But Sam Rockwell, no one knows who Sam Rockwell is. They just say, oh, that's George Bush from Vice, or oh, that's Bob Fosse from Fosse Verdon. They don't actually know who Sam Rockwell is. Or that's the villain from The Babysitter with Jonah Hill. Like, they don't know who Sam Rockwell is. Anyways, I digress. Your turn.
All right. After the death of his crime boss father, Tony, guess who takes over the family? Starring Jonah Hill as AJ Soprano. It's the Sopranos Junior.
Jonah Hill's like, hey, what are you doing on my lawn? Like,
Jonah Hill is a very good actor, though. I think he could
he's
do
incredible.
it really well.
I
Like,
just
he
don't
could
see
definitely pull off a Sopranos type role. Absolutely.
Jonah Hill as AJ Soprano, coming only on HBO Max. I like that. Okay. All right. So you're 2 for 2. I'm only 1 for 2. This one is going to be really great, I think. A group of young people move into a flat in New York City. The 6 of them hate each other. Coming this spring to NBC, Enemies, starring Mads Lewis and Nessa Barrett and other TikToker Bryce Hall. Enemies, the show about young people who live together and hate each other. Coming this spring to NBC.
So basically, like the unisex hype house.
Well, no, it's supposed to be like Friends, Henry, but it's
Yeah,
Enemies.
I know.
Okay, I'm just making sure.
I picked it up.
I'm just
But like
making
they kind
sure.
of have that right now. It's just the hype house, and it's just like where Bryce Hall and Noah Beck lives or whatever. I don't know.
But listen, don't we already have How I Met Your Father? It was How I Met Your Mother. So that's the point. Like, we already have all of this. But is that a hit? That I think that would be a hit.
Yeah,
that's a Bravo show.
I think that could be pretty interesting. Right. I'll give you that one. That one I think could be pretty good.
All right, 2 for 3. Right. Your turn.
After learning all of the tools of the trade from his idol, Larry, coming this fall to CBS All Access.
Oh, God.
Curb Your Handsomeness, starring Jon Hamm.
What the fuck?
So there was an episode of Curb Your Enthusiasm where Jon Hamm is like studying to play a Larry type role in a movie, I believe, a movie or a TV show. And I thought it would be a good idea to just turn that into an actual TV show. Because Jon Hamm, again, I'm picking A-list actors. Well, maybe not A-list fame, but A-list talent. Like, I think you do a great job with it. And Jon Hamm could do like the Larry David sarcastic, kind of slapstick Seinfeld style comedy. I think he could pull it off really well.
Wow. I didn't think of that. I don't think Jon Hamm agrees to that, and that's why I'm going to knock you for it. I don't think that's a hit. I don't think that's... You're 2 for 3. We're tied 2 for 3 here. All right, here's my next one. Growing up in a small town lives a woman who is... Well, she could be anything. She could be a janitor, could be a thief, could be a teacher. You don't know. The show on paper, probably terrible, but 58% of Americans will tune in every night to watch it. Melissa McCarthy stars... Excuse me.
Starring Melissa McCarthy.
No, Melissa McCarthy stars as trash whore Pearl in My Name is Pearl, coming this fall on NBC.
My Name is Pearl.
I thought that one. I loved My Name is Pearl. It's like I was doing research on My Name is Earl the other day because my brain is so broken. That was like one of the most watched TV shows. And I have no idea what Earl did. I don't know what the hell that show was about. And I don't know where Jason Lee, who played Earl, went. But Melissa McCarthy as trashy Pearl in My Name is Pearl, 80% of the country's watching that.
Okay. Again, I'll give it to you. I think it would be terrible, but I think it's a really funny name and concept, but it would obviously be horrible. Like,
yeah, listen, I think my next 2 are going to be good. The next 2 I'm putting all my money in. All right, your turn.
All right. CJ, do you know what the most watched TV show of all time is?
My name is. Oh, my name's Lucy.
Definitely not My Name is Earl.
I love Lucy. Not My Name is Lucy.
Okay, well,
Cheers.
no. We had a hero, not a hero story, a story about uplifting doctors doing the dirty work in Vietnam called MASH, starring Alan Alda. But this one is a modernized version. Ready for this one?
Yes, I'm ready.
To help lift the troops. Hold on. To help lift the spirit of the troops currently fighting overseas in Afghanistan and Iraq, the United States government issues a theater troupe led by Lin-Manuel Miranda to go and entertain the troops overseas in the Middle East.
What's it called?
Lin-Manuel Miranda.
I thought you were going to call
Instead of MASH, it's DANCE instead of MASH. Dance.
I thought you were going to call it Smash, which is already a show that failed on NBC.
No, it's called Dance.
That's awesome. That's great.
Like that would be, and just like the troops are just not there for it whatsoever. And like Lin-Manuel's like giving it his best shot, trying to like do a Hamilton style, and all the troops are just like, what the hell?
He's doing a rap about Colin Powell.
I think that was my best one. That was definitely my best one.
All right. This next one's controversial, I think, what I'm about to do. All right. Where everybody knows your name. Instead of going to the bar to handle their problems, a group of mid to young people living in the suburbs of Boston gather around for group therapy. Coming this fall at NBC, Fears. Channing Tatum plays hunk doctor, who is a recovering person with anxiety, who listens to these people's fears. Coming this fall.
Oh my God.
NBC.
No, not watching that.
You're not gonna watch Fears.
No, not watching Fears. I'm sorry. That's your worst one. That's worse than
That's worse than
the Saturday morning ice. Absolutely.
As someone who goes to therapy for anxiety, I thought I could get
I'm not. The conversation ends there. I'm saying my next one now.
Okay.
All right. We all saw the foibles of a single dad trying to navigate a big family in Full House, in conjunction with Marvel Studios.
No.
Starring Robert Downey Jr. as Iron Man,
Jesus.
Danny Tanner role in what we call full Avengers headquarters. He has to handle being a parent while all these wacky Avengers come in and out of his life like Uncle Joey.
That's so good, Henry.
I thought it'd be pretty funny. I think that
full Avengers headquarters.
Yeah, like it. I'm not gonna spoil. Actually, Iron Man dies at the end of Endgame.
Jesus, Henry.
But this takes place prior to that. Like,
oh my
prior
God.
Prior to Thanos, like after the Thor.
Okay.
After Civil War, like obviously
after Avengers Endgame. Yeah. Infinity War. Okay. At the beginning, you know how it's like the Golden Gate Bridge. The beginning of your show, it's like the Golden Gate Bridge burning. Like it's just. Like Robert Downey Jr. walks in on like Vision and Wanda making out, and he's like, "Knock it off!" Like, or he's like,
"There are kids
I'm
in
coming
this house."
in. Like,
all right, your last one.
Thor is the uncle. He's just coming in and out drunk. I love it. All right. Coming this summer to Freeform, formerly ABC Family, a fun show of acting and reacting, featuring the internet's oldest but funniest stars. Coming this summer, Whose Vine Is It Anyways? Hosted by King Bach on ABC Family. Or I'm sorry, Freeform. We reunite your favorite Viners to reenact your favorite skits on Whose Vine Is It Anyway? Hosted by King Bach. Coming this summer to Freeform.
I would definitely watch some of that. Absolutely. Yeah, I think that's good. I'll give you that one.
That one I think is my strongest one.
Yeah,
I thought
that
of
was a
that
very good.
when I was peeing in the bathroom. So that's where great ideas are made. All right.
So my last one is of the same ilk as the Sopranos one. After his father had to deal with his father being thrown in prison for embezzlement, Michael Bluth had some real foibles to get through. What would you know? 25 years later, his son, George Michael Bluth, finds himself in the same situation. Starring Michael Cera, it's Arrested Development Part 2. Dad's in jail again.
You keep saying boigle. What's the word you keep saying?
Foibles.
What's
Foible.
I don't even know what a foible means.
You've never heard of the word foible?
No.
Oh, it's just kind of like a flaw, like a weakness, like a foibles, like a misfortune kind of thing. Like
You and your vernacular today, my guy.